playing nice. That campaign is so underhanded and despicable to pose as the NAACP and send a letter to a congressman saying you oppose a piece of legislation. Imagine if Greenpeace sent a letter posing as the American Petroleum Institute, supporting legislation. It may be mail fraud. It may be, there are a number of laws that may have been broken here. And I think the truth is yet to be known on the extent of it and who was behind it. We know that the corporations who are behind the ACCCE campaign are high-powered utilities, railroads, coal companies, the Chamber of Commerce, other folks who are also involved in these API rallies. The API rallies includes the National Association of Manufacturers, the Farm Bureau, the Chamber of Commerce, and numerous other companies. The public needs to hold these companies accountable. The trade associations and these fake front groups allow the companies to hide, and we need to reveal the truth and hold the companies accountable.
And this is all coming after the healthcare protests at the town hall meetings and the United Healthcare, one of the largest health insurance industry letters that just came out to their employees to get out to the protests as well, right. In that case around the issue of health insurance reform.
I frankly think the energy folks are jealous of all the attention that healthcare is getting, and in fact, in some cases, it's the same exact groups doing it. Americans for Prosperity, one of the groups that's been exposed, is doing both a tax on cap and trade and a tax on healthcare, funded by Koch Industries, K-O-C-H, not Coca-Cola, a big oil company, a private oil company. So this is a coordinated attack, and as you know, it's bigger than these issues. It's an attack on Obama's power base. So if people get that and there is an inspiration to do something about it, an uprising will happen. Yesterday, in fact, Iraqi and Afghanistan veterans in a new group called Operation Free, a group dedicated to getting us off of oil, getting us unaddicted to oil, protested the API AstroTurf campaign as a cynical effort to keep us addicted to oil. And they held an event here in D.C. protesting loudly that this was an attack on democracy, frankly, that we should, and on freedom, that we should get off of oil, stop sending our young men and women over to fight oil wars.
Finally, Kert Davies, do you see this leading into Copenhagen, into the renegotiation of Kyoto?
I mean, that's the key point, is that the momentum and the action by the United States now is a keystone to getting something done in Copenhagen in December when the climate treaty will be negotiated. The world is watching the U.S., and the oil industry and the coal industry know this as well. They know that if they can derail action even slightly by the U.S. Senate, by the Congress, they take Obama's legs out and he cannot negotiate a treaty as well. We're calling on Obama to step above that and to move past all this and be a leader and move to what he knows is the right thing to do in Copenhagen in spite of all of this attack.
Last thing, information just coming out. You work on the issue of hydrofluorocarbons. Scientists say chemicals that helped solve the last global environmental crisis, the hole in the ozone layer, are actually making the current one worse. Very quickly, yes. Your explanation of this.
This is the stuff that's in your refrigerator and your car that keeps your beer cold and keeps your food cold in your fridge and keeps your house comfortable. When it's released into the atmosphere, it's thousands of times more potent than carbon dioxide. It's currently vastly unregulated because it was left behind by the ozone treaty. It was actually the anointed replacement for the old Freon gases. Now we're finally getting attention to it. And we hope that there is a cooperative effort between the ozone treaty, the Montreal Protocol, and the Kyoto-Copenhagen process to quickly phase out these chemicals.
Kert Davies, I want to thank you for being with us, Research Director for Greenpeace USA. We'll link to all the letters, the American Petroleum Institute letter, your letter to the American Petroleum Institute, and much more. This is Democracy Now! When we come back, you'll be learning a little more about Juan Gonzalez than you ever knew before. It's the 40th anniversary of the founding of Young Lords. We're going to talk about the history of this organization. Stay with us.
de mi encanto, isla linda y preciosa, sobre todas las cosas.